guys, the last few weeks have been really quite very, very difficult for me. I've been ill, like really, really ill. Not like really, really ill, but like really ill. Like ill, but not really, really ill. I've been ill. I've been ill lately, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm kind of making it sound like I had some kind of horrible plague, when in fact my week has mostly consisted of...
Oh, I'm so ill. I'm so ill. I can't go on.
Lord, take me up to your heaven where I may live in peace.
Away from this suffering. So much suffering. So basically I had this horrible, horrible flu, which I later discovered was from Holland. Damn you, Holland! My sister went there to visit her boyfriend, and this evil illness climbed on her, rode her all the way back to England. Then I went to visit her, and it jumped off of her, inside me, and made me into this horrible, snotty plague monster. So if anyone here is watching from Holland, I blame you and your entire country for this. Never mind Stroopwafel and Amsterdam and all the beautiful things you do for the world. See this? Feel guilty. Coming for you, Holland. No, I'm joking. Holland, I love you. I'm going to you next year. Love me. Please accept me. I'm sorry. So what do you do when you're ill? Well, one of the first things I do, besides staying in bed and crying and using it to escape all my life responsibilities, is I Google search all of my symptoms. Which is a great idea, and always produces accurate diagnoses, interesting health advice, and bits of information on how to get back to full health. No. In reality, it usually ends up something like...
Oh, my head hurts a slight amount. Oh.
You have brain scurvy. You have brain scurvy. You have...
But the thing is, there's something I haven't told you about myself, which is that I have a magic ability. It's not like a good magic ability, like turning water into wine or a rat into a puffin, which would always be useful. No, I have a magic ability where whenever I read a list of symptoms, I just magically get them. All of them. Every single one. I'll just be sitting there like, okay, so the headache might be caused by meningitis. Now, why are the meningitis? Right, so stiff neck, cold hands and feet. Where did all this ice come from? Drowsiness, confusion, irritability. I have all these things, except for irritability. Ow, damn it. Now this might seem like I'm just trying to be dramatic and relatable, like, ha ha ha, I just pretend to be ill so I can stay off schools and watch Netflix. No, that literally has been the last few weeks of my life. Dear God, I need help. But this has literally happened to me. In my real life. So a few years ago, I first went to uni, and at uni, everyone is a lot more likely to get ill because you're all living together, you're all squished up in these little apartment blocks, sometimes you're sharing rooms, you're breathing your plague on each other, everyone's humping each other. It's called freshers flu, and it's disgusting and not nice. But I was too lazy to sign up for an actual doctor, and somehow these internet things had convinced me that I had meningitis, so because I didn't have a doctor, I literally stormed into A&E like... I have meningitis! Okay, so I'm just gonna ask you a few questions about your symptoms. Symptoms about my meningitis, yeah?
Yes, for your meningitis.
Okay, there we go. Oh, my brain.
Do you have fever?
The football game?
Vomiting?
Nope.
Feel drowsy?
No.
Confusion?
No.
Severe muscle pain?
No.
Pale or blotchy skin?
I mean, I'm ginger, so obviously.
Severe headache?
Yes!
Oh. Okay. Stiff neck?
No.
You don't have meningitis. You just have a headache. You realize that? You're an idiot.
Look, doctor, I know you went to medical school for like 7 years, and so you think you're a professional and think you know better than me, but the thing is, I Googled it. So I'm right. Did you even Google it? You didn't even Google it. I wasn't literally that rude, but you get the point. Just go to the doctor, just do the registry thing, and just don't trust the internet with anything. Except for entertaining you, am I right? Subscribe. But, yeah, no, don't trust the internet with your brain place. You need your brain place. Ding. Just go to the doctor and hopefully he'll tell you that you're fine and give you a little pat on the head and then you'll scream because you've got a headache and you shouldn't do that, doctor. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. A similar thing happened to me recently where I was getting really like forgetful, which was kind of weird and, you know, worrying. But it turned out to be like stress and mental health stuff, which is fine, you know, you deal with it. It's a pretty big thing for the internet to just drop on me. It's not like someone came in and was like, look, Luke, here's the thing. This is what's happening. This is what we're gonna do about it. Nope, page load, brain cancer. Thanks, internet. Now, over here in Great Britain, the NHS decided to sponsor this video so I could let you know about their new app called NHS Go. NHS stay, please. Please stay. I like you. If you're ever worried about any symptoms or like illnesses or like pretty much anything to do with health, it's a really good place to find like actually useful advice rather than just like, here's the worst thing it could be, and that's what it is. Good luck and prepare to die. It has loads of information like things like your rights, where you can get help for stuff, and sections on things like depression and anxiety, illnesses, puberty, sleep, contraception, and my favorite, what to do when you have a hair dye burn, which could have come in handy for me a couple of days ago, damn it. So I'll leave links for that down in the description down below, and hopefully you can use it to avoid some of the horrific situations I've described in this video. My life has been a roller coaster of mess. And just as a side note, if you are at all worried about meningitis, which, I mean, it's not very nice, so you should be at least like a little bit worried. I mean, like, you don't need to panic, but I mean, the other day I had a vaccine against it called MenACWY, which I had it. It was very painless, so if you haven't had it or you're worried about it, please go to your doctor, especially if you're at uni with all those horrible coughing, breathing, humping people, spreading everything everywhere. And now I don't have to panic about death every time I have a headache, which is, you know, good for me, good for my stress levels, good for my soul. It's saved literally like 1,300 people's lives, which means there's literally 1,300 people wandering around, having a life, doing stuff, oh, because of that. And they wouldn't be otherwise, so that's good. Thank you, NHS, that's a good thing. Cool, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for another incredible video. Goodbye. That was really close and scary, I apologize. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Bye.